Good evening, my name is Devin Murphy. Thank you for joining us for WVUA 23 News. Topping the news tonight, more controversy surrounding former pharmaceutical company owner Martin Shkreli. The national pariah is best known for his infamous acquisition of the AIDS medication Daraprim, a purchase that ended with the price hike of a 5,000% from $13 to $750. The 34-year-old former CEO currently faces charges of fraud, owing $7.36 million to the federal government. Due to Shkreli's insufficient funds following his incarceration, judges ruled he must forfeit the holdings of many of his assets. Some of these include an E-Trade brokerage account, his one-of-a-kind Wu-Tang Clan album, and a Pablo Picasso painting. The Oscars were this past Sunday, following the months of controversy in the film industry surrounding the Time's Up and Me Too movements. This year saw a more diverse lineup of contenders than most, however, including the first ever woman nominated for cinematography. The Shape of Water, directed by Guillermo del Toro, won the coveted Best Picture award this year, a fitting end to its $110.7 million theater run. Perhaps the biggest underdog story from this year's awards was former comedian Jordan Peele, who took home the Oscar for Best Original Screenplay for his debut film Get Out. 19-year-old Texas teenager Brianna Harmon has pleaded guilty to 4 felony counts of tampering with evidence related to her kidnapping case from last March. Ms. Harmon was found guilty of falsifying her account of her abduction, sexual assault, and subsequent rape. She told Denison police that she was taken from her car by 3 African-American men in ski masks and assaulted in a wooded area. She told the police this to cover her affair she was having with a man who lived blocks away from her home. When asked why she lied about the event, she said, "I thought if my mom heard, she would be mad if I was cheating on my fiancé." The Center for Disease Control has released a troubling report in the last few days regarding opioid dependency in the United States. Their findings conclude that opioid dependency has become what they call the epidemic of all epidemics. In the last 14 months, deaths by means of opioid overdose have increased by 30%. Some of the most prominent of these drugs are codeine, oxycodone, methadone, morphine, and prominently heroin. The study also found a resurgence of hepatitis C and bacterial infections connected to the crisis. That's the news for now. Thank you for watching and have a good night.